Every day, around 200,000 tons of aluminum are produced worldwide. The United States alone consumes more than 4.6 billion kilograms per year. To meet this massive demand, millions of tons of raw ore must be processed. But how do we transform a reddish rock into one of the most valuable metals on Earth? In this video, you'll discover where aluminum comes from and how it's made. Modern civilization could not exist without aluminum. This engineering marvel is everywhere, in airplanes, cars, and the high-voltage cables that deliver electricity to our homes. Unlike iron, which rusts over time, aluminum forms a natural oxide layer on its surface, protecting it from corrosion. It's also 3 times lighter than steel, making it essential for industries like aviation. But isolating aluminum wasn't easy. In 1807, British chemist Humphrey Davy first identified the metal in a compound called alum. However, extracting it proved extremely difficult. It took nearly 20 years before Danish scientist Hans Christian Ørsted successfully isolated aluminum. Even then, the process was so expensive that, in the early 20th century, aluminum was more valuable than gold. Napoleon Bonaparte famously reserved aluminum cutlery for his most honored guests, while others had to settle for gold. Everything changed in 1886. 2 scientists working independently, French chemist Paul Héroult and American engineer Charles Martin Hall, developed an electrochemical process that is still used today. By dissolving aluminum oxide in molten cryolite and applying electricity, they were able to separate oxygen atoms and extract pure aluminum. This breakthrough made large-scale aluminum production possible and affordable. But where does aluminum come from? It lies beneath our feet. Aluminum is the most abundant metal in Earth's crust, making up more than 8% of its composition. However, it never appears in pure form. Instead, it's found in a reddish ore called bauxite. The largest deposits are located in Australia, Guinea, Brazil, and Jamaica. In massive mines like those in Australia, millions of tons of bauxite are extracted every year. But first, a thick layer of rock must be removed. This is done using powerful explosives, enough to demolish a 10-story building. Every month, hundreds of tons of ammonium nitrate are used to break through the surface. Each explosion can release up to 100,000 tons of ore. And yet, each ton contains only a small amount of aluminum. To produce just 1 ton of aluminum, about 4 tons of bauxite are required. Once extracted, the ore is transported to processing plants. There, it goes through the Bayer process, where it is crushed into a fine powder and mixed with a caustic solution. This separates aluminum oxide, known as alumina, from impurities. The alumina is then dried into a fine, sand-like material. But the real challenge comes next, separating aluminum from oxygen. This requires the Hall-Héroult process, an energy-intensive electrolysis method. Alumina is dissolved in molten cryolite, reducing its melting point from over 2,000 degrees Celsius to around 950 degrees Celsius. Then, a powerful electric current is applied. This breaks the chemical bonds, releasing oxygen and leaving behind pure molten aluminum. The oxygen reacts with carbon anodes, forming carbon dioxide, while the heavier aluminum sinks to the bottom. This process consumes enormous amounts of energy. In fact, about 1/3 of the cost of aluminum comes from electricity. A single plant can use enough power to supply hundreds of thousands of homes. Finally, the molten aluminum is extracted, purified, and poured into molds to form solid ingots. These ingots are then sent to industries around the world, where they become airplanes, cars, buildings, and countless everyday products. From raw rock to one of the most essential materials in modern life, aluminum is a true engineering marvel. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss new content. And if you want to keep discovering how the world is made, your journey is just beginning.